Hey everyone, it is me, Kristine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming for y'all a what's in my iPhone. What's on my iPhone? One of those. My iPhone is the XS. It is the silver white, and I've got a clear case on it because I have a sticker from an Apple, you know, one of those Apple little barcode from a literal Apple, not Apple, and I stuck it on top of the Apple logo. I like my phone to be clean, simple, not too many apps on one page. My phone to me needs to be a calm place because I'm looking at it so often throughout my day. Let's get into it. So here is my home screen. It is a picture of a long ass road going up a hill. I took this at a nearby island, like close to where I live. I just thought it was a nice, calm picture. There's some nature, but it's like a long road to represent a journey. So to run through it all, I've got the calendar, notes, my calculator, clock. Then on the next row, I've got my camera, my photos, cam scanner. And then on the next row, I've got my settings, podcast, Spotify. So calendar, of course. I use my notes quite a bit for checklists, writing to-do lists for the day. I really like doing that. Calculator, just for easy access. Clock, of course. When I work out, I like using the timer. Obviously for an alarm, I use that. If you're wondering what my favorite alarm tone is, yeah, I've got some random times. It's called slow rise, I'm pretty sure. That, in my opinion, is the best ringtone to wake up to. Incredible. Got the camera, the photos, cam scanner. Cam scanner is incredible. I use it for online school. There are lots of pages that I have to print out, scan, and then send off. And using this app is so dang simple. Say for example, you need to scan a thing for school, you need to email it, you need to turn it into a PDF kind of thing. Take a picture of it, you can crop it to actually just keep the document itself. It'll scan it through and it becomes just a wonderful PDF for you. Settings, always gotta use your settings to, you know, do settings. Podcasts, Spotify, and the two blacked out apps on the screen. The first one on the second row is, I have a car that's a hybrid, so it runs on gas or electric, and it's just an app where it shows me a map and all the charging points there are around me, so that's really useful if I want to charge my car out and about. And then the other blacked out app is not necessarily connected with my car, but has to do with my car. Kind of confusing. I rarely ever use it, but it's nice to have, and I black those out for safety purposes, security. And at my bottom little bar, I have Safari, my calling, my messages, and FaceTime. Excuse me. Now moving on to the next little page, I have my contacts, weather, voice memos, and book. The next row I have Dropbox, some folders, and then at the bottom I have VSCO. This second page are things that I don't use often, but on the rare occasions that I do need to get to them, they're right here. Books. Whenever I travel, which isn't very often, I like to use the Books app. I haven't traveled in about a year, so I haven't used the app in about a year. Dropbox, and then I have my folders. In the first folder, it is entitled Could Help. So these things could help in life. I've got the iTunes U, iMovie, Keynote, Numbers, GarageBand, Mail, Tips, Find Friends, and Pages. Everything in a folder I don't really ever need, and so I put it in a folder so things look organized. The next one beside it is Could Need. So I could need a compass, the measuring thing, sometimes I use that. Watch, don't got the Apple Watch, so I could need it, but I don't need it. Clips, files, home, health, find, iPhone, and reminders. Once again, these are things that I don't really need, and I split up could help and could need. You might be thinking those are basically the same thing. They could help, could need. You could put it in one folder. The reason I don't want to put it in one folder is because I don't like having 2 pages in one folder. I just like having the folder be the 9 apps, and that's it. So could help, could need, and then the next one beside it is Buy It Bro. Buy It Bro is anything that you need to buy. The App Store, iTunes Store, the wallet. I also have Sudoku because that is the extent to my nerdiness. I love a good Sudoku. Retrocam, Vintage, Duolingo, and Maps. When I got my car, I thought I would always rely on Maps, but I don't, so I stuck it in there for organization and minimalism purposes. Retrocam is a great app to get retro frames. You can take pictures, you can add light leaks and like little fuzzies and stuff, a couple filters in there, but I personally enjoyed the app for the borders. Let's just take a picture of this plant right here. Okay, great. Wonderful. So we've got the plant, we can use the photo. Once again, you can add filters and yada yada use. Here are just a couple of the frames, they're cool. And for vintage, this is how I get my vintage looking clips in a lot of my vlogs. There are multiple different, I guess, filters or effects that you can use. One of my favorites is the pink film color. And then I can just film from there. They do a cute little glitchy thing. Let me just do one for y'all real quick. Something like that. I have Duolingo. You always get inspired at the randomest times to learn a new language, and I was, and now I am not inspired. Lastly, you got VSCO, and y'all know what VSCO is, so that's what's on my iPhone. Anyways, that's what's on my iPhone. No, stop. I just didn't have any patience, but the recording is good. It's done. I also have my ringer on off at all times. I don't like beeps and rings and stuff like that. It really is the absolute opposite of the calm vibe that I go for. So it's always off. I don't like bing, like, no thanks. You know, maybe I'm like that in my real life, but for my phone, it's a calm environment. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you have any more video suggestions, let me know those down below. Follow the VSCO if you want to, subscribe, join the time, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in a little